Damn it. Come on, kitty. There we go. The kitty cat had to move. Hey, Morbid. Ooh, we got new prize fights. Oh, we got some semi-pros. Where's the fight gonna be held? Hi, Master.
They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Jordan the Thrill Gill. He's 170 centimeters tall with a 174 centimeter reach. And he'll be up against Hopi Price. Fighting out of Leeds, the United Kingdom. He's 5'9" with a reach of 70.5 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Jordan the Thrill Gill, fighting out of Cambridgeshire, England. This man won the Commonwealth Featherweight title in 2018 and has his eyes set on another prize.
Hopefully get that resolved once and for all.
Hopi Price, the former European gold medalist at the Youth Games, and looks like a future contender for sure.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Hold on. No game capture. Green screen.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Chatteris, England, a Commonwealth featherweight title holder, here is Jordan the Thrill Gill.
There we go.
Fighting out of the blue corner, the first boxer from Great Britain to win gold at the Youth Olympic Games. From Leeds, England, the southpaw contender and international super bantamweight champion, Hopi Price.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place. You'd be very lucky if you're ringside, but you know what? Watch it from home. You've got everything on a plate.
I love this game, man. This game's gonna get better.
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. This is a high-octane battle. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. No rest for the weary. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
Todd, I've got to give it to the promoter. To pick this place, every ticket is like gold dust. You cannot get these tickets. So if you are in this venue, you are watching this fight, trust me, we're lucky to be sat here.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow?
Oh, no.
And he misses with the left uppercut. That counter shot lands.
Ooh, counter.
Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Good counter right-handed. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. Neither man really defending themselves.
Ooh, that tattoo there.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. These two fighters are made for one another.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
I knew this.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Good left hand. Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Good counter punching from both these fighters. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
They call it a roadmap of what they're planning updates. They just hired another team of 10 guys to help out with the development. Whether or not that gets us any
closer,
here we go in round 3.
No Who's going to land the first big shot?
Guess
well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next
odds
one.
This week. It's been about 2 months since there was an update to this game. About
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power.
We're going to keep adding features. We're going to keep adding fighters.
Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp.
All right, hold on. Turn on my volume. So I was using damn StreamYard. There we go. There we go. All right, here we go. That should do it.
So that left lands. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can
With
affect
Mike
the
closer.
fight.
I've seen some fights with a
Yeah.
granite chin. You can hit them with a
They have what's called a
sledgehammer, they are not going
roadmap
to move. But then I've seen some mad
to-
punchers with a
to,
chin like a
of
kiss. As soon as you
updates.
touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They score again with the left hand.
Rope-a-dope. Rope-a-dope. Rope-a-dope.
Either man really defending themselves. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
All right.
Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Yeah, if I had to lay money on it, my guess would be this week or next week that we're going to get an update to this game. How big of an update, I'm not sure. But like I said, they have a new team. They brought on about 10 more guys to help with the development. And they're going to be fixing things. The big update is going to be the game engine. They're going to update the game engine, and I hope that's going to make things run a lot smoother.
On to the fourth we go.
I mean, right now,
Fantastic last round.
I'm-
Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
I've got no crowd on just to squeeze out a few more
Stamina
frames
is
per
so
second.
important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system.
I mean,
Well,
there's a
certain
lot of,
actions
well, not a
turn
lot,
around,
but there's a
because
few people
otherwise,
here
if
and
they
there
deviate from the game
who are
plan,
getting really
they're going to be
impatient with the
shattered.
lack of updates. I'm like, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Punch scores.
Yeah,
Shot
the
with
big
the
thing
left.
is there's a lot of online
Lands with the right
cheaters too.
counter. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Trying to answer back.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline.
I gotta check the thing. I gotta see if terrible Terry Norris is gonna be one of the guys on this.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means. But they will
Terry
when they
Norris
hit.
was up.
Be a
My
lot
God.
harder.
It's the one who draws.
He was an
first
animal.
blood tonic. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Oh, Despite
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers.
yeah.
in
I
this
mean,
one.
I always say about once you release a game and stop playing and playing it in a
As
lab,
judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt
then all
who
bets
won
are
that
off.
round.
I mean,
seriously
listen,
hope
the
judges
people
get their eye on
in the
this fight,
wild
because if they haven't, there's gonna
are
be
not going to
absolute
play it
uproar.
the same way as people in a testing environment. So, just watching an Armored Core 6 stream game looks cool.
Back into the fray here in round
This game
five.
used to be this game I'm playing here. It used to be called Esports Boxing.
Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Esports Boxing Club.
He misses with that jab.
Step back jab. Doesn't have that long a reach, so I gotta.
It's out obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches?
Giant robot games. I like robot games.
Walk through any punches that their
I used to like
opponent
Zone of
throws,
the Enders.
and
That was
that's a
good.
very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you
Really short game though.
run, you want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful though.
Perfectly matched,
You wanna put-
skill for skill, tap
put it
for
online
tap. Now
multiplayer,
this
or-
fight will say, you know what? I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
So Zabu was being a naughty boy.
Both of these men showing
knocked
exceptional
over-
chins, by the way.
Miranda's food. Well, he didn't mean it. He picked
Put
up
it
the
back
rug.
out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. That's another very close round with 10 seconds to go.
I mean, listen.
Talk about a
Yep.
one-sided 3
Once
minutes.
in a
We
while,
just
it's
saw it.
all over
Somebody don't
data
get
and mind.
complacent. You think this is too
Jimmy,
easy?
what are you
If they
doing,
keep
Jimmy?
this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
See, the other thing too is, I'm really kind of wondering what's going to happen. There's supposed to be over 200 fighters in this game. But you look at the list. I mean, there are things you don't see.
My motto is, if it's not
Oh,
broken,
shit!
why
You don't
change it?
see
An
guys like
excellent last
Ernie
round,
Shavers
everything
or
works.
Archie
Wait
Moore.
for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Ooh, stung him. Yeah, I don't see Roberto Duran on the list. I don't see Tommy Hearns on the list. I don't see terrible Terry Norris on the list. I don't see Marvin Hagler on the
Seen some
list.
aggressive fighters like
I mean,
this.
there's some big names missing.
Nightmare. If
So
you
that
are not
has me
fit-
wondering.
If you are not fit, that is the worst place
That
to
has me
be.
wondering if they're going
Having
to add those
second
guys as
thoughts in the ring.
DLC, like a Legends pack or something. Larry Holmes isn't on the list.
Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability.
Mike Tyson isn't on that list. Yeah, there's some pretty significant names I'm missing off that list.
Can they figure out the combination to this?
I don't
thing?
expect guys like
Until
Mike
he's
Weaver or
stronger,
Tony Tubbs
but
to be
he's
on the
not
list.
faster.
Totally impressed.
come
You
on,
know what?
you're not
You
gonna
got
have
skill.
Duran?
You got- Oh my goodness, I admire these guys.
Yeah, that's probably it. They don't have the likeness rights.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows the day you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
That punch landed. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer,
So
but in the
no
end,
Larry
the
Holmes.
referees
Sonny
called
Liston.
in a unanimous agreement.
That's it. Fight's over.
Smart, that is. Total change of styles to make sure they got it.
Sonny Liston on the list. I haven't seen. I gotta take a better look at it. I gotta take a better look at it. I don't think Sonny Liston is on it either. No Duran. Why not being able to get the rights? Fair enough. That's valid excuse. Jameson, what are you doing? Jameson, what are you doing, sweetie? No. Oh, she just jumped up on my seat. Come on, over here. Over here, sweetie. All right. Yes. Hard time getting own heart. All right. Hatton versus Carol Hall versus. Let's move down to the list. Oh, look at these guys. Number of rounds, 10 rounds. We knockdown rule. All right. John O'Carroll.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Ricky Hatton, 5'7" tall, with a 75-inch reach. And fighting here, it's Jono King Kong Carroll. He's 5'8" tall, with a 69.3-inch reach.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
I'm just looking. I just want to look forward to a better. Like I said, I just want a more polished game. I want a more polished game right now. I want them to refine the engine.
This all-time great
I
welterweight,
want them
one of the most
to.
beloved
I'd
fighters
like them to
in
refine the
English
engine
boxing
in this
history.
next update. Hopefully, like I said, when I wake up tomorrow morning, or when I wake up Tuesday morning, I'll see that they have updated the game
King Kong.
and are
Jono
pushing
Carroll.
out
This southpaw is the pride of Dublin, Ireland. You know you're in for a fight when
pushing
you
out some
face
improvements.
King Kong.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Tom. This is ridiculous.
So now let's go into
The
the ring
sports
for the
players,
official
yes.
introductions. Here's the classic.
Yes, a lot of them
Jimmy
do.
Lennon Jr.
Well, usually they're represented through the
Now
whatever
scheduled
Players
for 10
Association.
rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Manchester,
I mean, the
England,
Players
a
Association
popular and
handles
exciting junior welterweight
whatever
and
rights,
welterweight
likeness
champion of the
rights,
world.
MLB,
Here is
MLBPA, and NHLPA.
Hatton. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Dublin, Ireland, the southpaw contender, a junior lightweight world title challenger. Here is King Kong John O'Carroll.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Yeah, boxing is a different animal because they're all. I don't think son of a bitch.
We expect big
disconnected.
things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed.
Boxing is a different animal because
He gets out of the way of that left hand.
I don't think there's a boxing union.
Big left there, but misses. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Yeah, so there is no boxing union, so they don't handle it. I think it comes down to individual rights.
This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Lands with the right. John
Whoa.
O'Carroll stumbling and bumbling now. Down goes John O'Carroll.
First round knockdown. I don't think there's a union. I'm pretty sure there's no union. And you have a couple different boxing.
Seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response though.
Probably. You have a bunch of different promoters, and you have a bunch of different associations. I mean, you got two big promoters in the U.S. were for years, were Bob Arum and Don King. But a lot of it, the states issue boxing licenses in America. You have to go before the state game commission. You have to have a license to box.
If I knock somebody down
You have to
like
be
that,
cleared
like
by a
that,
doctor,
notice
and you have to be
round coming
physically
out,
fit
he's
enough to.
everything full barrel because I know he's
To
gonna get
box.
gone. So this, you watch what's gonna happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice punch. Another scoring shot there. This is not where John O'Carroll wants to be. Is he out on his feet here? Thought we were going to see the finish there. Good counter left hand there. Good counter punching from both these fighters. Insane action. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You're fighting the Swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that Swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have him.
Punch himself out.
Nice exchange here from both men. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. No power in those punches. Counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little trick you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Hey, those punches add up. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Hold on. Like freaking Bugs Bunny.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice exchange here from both men. Both men step back for just a moment.
Oh, that stung him.
Great counter right hand there. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It may be near for John O'Carroll.
Oh, you got saved by the bell there.
All three judges here are going to give that round to you.
I mean, there is a person in mind practice martial arts.
Looks so easy.
Things about it's just not made to fight each other. Hunters gatherers for everything else.
On to the fourth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. especially as these two fighters start to feel each other out. One will probably rely more on their speed than their power.
And remember, with a lighter weight, you're expecting at least 300 shots around. They can let these shots go. They can move. They're fast. They're sharp. It's a hard night's work for the referee.
Neither man really defending themselves. Good punch. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
God.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's alright to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Why aren't they in this round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go?
Trying to wind up and hit him with a big shot.
How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Put Bugs Bunny in the shower. He was a boxer. The master.
Time for the 5th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Good left hand. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And wait a minute, a left hand lands.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Left counter scores. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout.
John O'Carroll stumbled. King Kong
That's it.
Down.
I think that's it. Not yet.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Here we go in the 6th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown.
The end may be near for John O'Carroll. Does he have what it takes to get out of trouble here? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. where John O'Carroll wants to be. Big shot, and down goes John O'Carroll.
This guy's a buckler. You got knocked the fuck out.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.
You got knocked the fuck out. Man, I fucking love this game. Worth every penny. Even in early access, this game was great. All right, let's one more of these. We'll do this one. Oh God, big bruiser. Holy cow, this guy.
There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Eddie Hall, the world's strongest man, fighting out of Leeds. 300 pounds. No one in the heavyweight division is as terrifying as this man. And he'll face David Big D Adelaide. What a prospect he is. 6'4" tall with a 77.5-inch reach.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
Eddie Hall, known as the Beast. And
Oh my God, this guy, he's a...
tune of Newcastle,
Jesus Christ, what do they
UK,
feed
and
this
of course,
guy?
He is the world's strongest man.
That is a man who's eating a lot of beef.
David Big D Adelaide, what a prospect he is, fighting out of London in the heavyweight division, and he packs a lot into those 212 pounds.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
And with that, let's go into the ring, and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
8? Only 8?
In the red corner, from Newcastle under Lyme, England, the first man to deadlift 500 kilos, the 2017 World's Strongest Man, here is Eddie, the Beast Hall.
Holy
Fighting out
cow.
of the blue corner,
This guy's, you can put this guy in the
from
hospital.
London, England, here is Big D, David Adelaide.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
You must obey. Good luck.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed.
Oh my God. How'd you get hit by this guy?
Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. Nice job landing that left counter punch. And he misses with that jab.
See, he's getting tired out easily, though. That's the thing.
No air conditioning or air con, as they say in the UK.
Todd, this is something you can never ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. You You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice exchange here from both men.
See, Hall's at a disadvantage here.
And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent,
Speed
you
beat
think
power.
this is too easy. If they keep this same
So,
kind
yeah.
of pace up, they've got this fight.
Yeah, Hall's gonna fade fast. The only chance, the big chance I have is to put him away early. Try to put him away early and go for a knockout.
And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
That left
Got a
counterpunch
short
will
reach.
score. Both men step back for just a moment. No power in those punches. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher who's got a dummy shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch. To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Oh, what a punch! A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Sabo. What do you want, buddy?
It's no secret who has the advantage
Hey,
after
what's
that
up?
last round.
You
Let's
got
see
your
what they
mousey?
have in store for us in the next one.
You can't
Yeah,
leave
Mousy?
it up to the
Oh,
judges.
this guy's
It's up to
Mousy.
you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
You make sure you hit 80% opponents. Yeah. Hey, buddy.
And there's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Left punch. He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fighters can do that.
Nice job landing with that right hand counter. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful.
Warm himself
Perfectly
out.
matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You're not Not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Great counter.
Ooh, countered there. That stung him. All right.
Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance without a doubt.
Now
Make
you have to
look
try to
so
put him away
easy.
early.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. A perfect counter shot.
A couple counters.
When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Missed him with that uppercut.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he fails to score with that left hook. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Someone tell these two that they can be You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there is no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
All right, let's go. Round 5.
Here in round 5.
I think I might be able.
That fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Left punch. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Another missed punch. Left counter scores. Nice exchange here from both men. exchanged punches.
Damn it.
Very close round with 10 seconds.
That was a big
to go.
counter shot.
As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
There's the bell for round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And he misses with the left uppercut. That left counter was perfectly timed. There's a right hand. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good left hand. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Damn it.
Nice offensive display, Randy. She's sitting in the corner right now, and you gotta believe she's thinking, how on earth can I avoid taking any more damage to my body in this next round?
My concern is the corner. Are they going to be too brave for their fighter?
Let's go.
Round 7, here we go. It's one of the best fights I've seen this year. Let's see if this round continues that incredible action.
This is part of the game plan. You knew this was going to happen. Now you've got to stay still in your mind. You've got to think, right, don't get rattled. Don't get swayed by the crowd cheering or booing. Walk straight in there, stick to your game plan, show your shots, and then let it go. But do it at your pace.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Nice punch.
Yeah, Hall's getting gassed.
To this safe. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Neither man really defending themselves. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Any good placed body shot can take down your stamina, and that's what this fighter is going to have to deal with. Not to mention, they're already injured in that area.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop it.
There's the bell to start round 8. What a round we just saw. Let's see what we've got in store for us here.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into the shot, and that's the last thing you want.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
And that left hook doesn't find its target. Down to right. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
He just misses with that big right hand. That punch lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
I think that's it.
No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
This
Unanimous.
is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight.
Speaking of decisions, I have decided I'm gonna hit the hay. Everyone, thank you for joining me. Hopefully we're gonna have an update to this game this week at some point. But thank you for joining me. I'm gonna catch you next time. Peace out, Cub Scouts. Let's see, hold on, get the main menu. And we're gonna go quit the desktop, and I will see you all later. Good night.